Yeah, I am Lady BALIONG, and we are here together with Reverend Virgilio C. Manuel. Hello, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Sir Virgilio C. Manuel will be sharing uh, his personal stories and insights, offering a deeper understanding of their work and experiences. So, sir, my question is, what led you to pursue a life of missionary work or actively practicing the Great Commission? Um, First, God's calling, and of course, condition things happen to things like from the condition. So, how did you discern God's call to serve in the specific area or community where you are now? God answered my specific prayer. The night before I confirmed it, I prayed to God to send my wife's uncle to our place. And it's a bit a distance. Plus, communication at that time was very difficult. Yet, my prayer that night was answered the following day. So that confirms my the That's a really nice, amazing miracle that God gave you, sir. No? And also, sir, what are the main challenges you face in sharing the gospel in your mission field? The challenges is, of course, preaching the gospel. Preaching the gospel is not easy task. When you pastor a church, you will be with intimidation for several reasons. And when we are out in the field to preach the gospel in an evangelistic occasions, quite challenging. Because people belongs to different beliefs and culture, try to live with them. But my strength was in God. That I'm not there for my own purpose, but God's for that's where I for my strength doing means. Sir, can you share some memorable experience where you witnessed God's working through your ministry? One time I had this Chinese guy, and his brother came to the place where we stayed and asked me to visit his brother. By the way, the brother who asked me to visit his brother was a convert to Christianity during the Billy Graham crusade in Manila sometime in 1977. And he got a burden uh, for his brother to become a Christian, so he asked me to visit him. During that time, I just do not know how to start, but the good thing was that he asked me to play chess, and that became an opportunity for me to ask him if we can do a Bible study weekly in this place. And thank God he agreed, so we did Bible study in that place together with his family. Uh, it seems very difficult to change people's lives. When we trust God, He will do His part. And changing life is really God's work, not ours. And my part at the time was to share God's word. So it takes a lot of time we spend together studying God's word. And for the whole 1 year, it looks like there is no visible result. So I told my wife to stop the Bible study since it's already 1 year, and I told her we better look for another family who might have a positive attitude. And so we went for the last time, but I was so surprised that at that time the guy decided to receive Jesus Christ. He told me, Pastor, he said, this is my uh, this is my time to receive Jesus Christ into my life. He personally said that to me. So because of joy, I asked him to pray. He did pray by himself. I just led him towards the sinner's prayer, and he did. And after that day, I saw a lot of changes in his life. Uh, he dropped off his vices like uh, drinking, and of course, family problems and decline contact between him and his wife. And more than that, he was able to lead his mother to Christ and the family. And one of the most significant things as a result of that was God's working in the life of his son, who was a little boy at that time. But recently, just December, he told me that his son is already a pastor of the Quezon City branch. So it's a surprise and a joy to hear that happen to his.
So, sir, 1977, how many years are you working in this?
I got converted sometime in 1975. I followed the Lord's calling. I went to Bible college in 1976. So since then, until now, I'm still working with that. Of course, not anymore in the mission field because for almost 7 years now, I uh, I was I'm engaged in a full-time teaching work like Davao Alliance Bible College and now here at CCSA for almost 2 years.
It's really amazing how faith can really empower us to do something like that.
So all in all, somewhat 45 years in the ministry.
Malaki sa mga golden years.
That's how old I am.
No, we're all still young from the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sir, how do you balance in addressing spiritual needs with meeting physical and social needs in your community?
Well, I got interested with some ways like medical mission. So I connected with medical mission agencies and other government, secular doctors. So we all dental medical missions sometimes. And for the past 4 years in Mindanao, I brought a friend with me, an American Korean citizen, a friend who is handling this medical mission in the Philippines. So I've been doing it for almost 5 years. And a lot of people already have benefited with medical support, medicines like that. So that's just one way of the ways in which I respond to the social and physical needs of people to balance the teaching.
Okay. So I guess the sixth question was already answered. So
Yeah.
what strategies do you use to build relationship and share the gospel in a way that is culturally sensitive and respectful?
Well, I give high premium on building friendship with people. That to me is the top priority because no matter how we present the gospel in the skillful ways without building relationship, it's nothing. So that helped me a lot in sharing that's where the gospel to many people. Just imagine of over 45 years. Completely because I could no longer remember them exactly, just some of them which I recently.
If you don't also remember, sir, we are your students from Christian class during second year, first year.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. so,
Oh,
so you might not remember us that clearly, sir. But sir has always been building our relationship so kindly to us students, so that he can also share the gospel of the Lord. So
yeah.
I really appreciate you for that, sir. So, how is your understanding of God or the gospel deepened through the interactions with people from different cultures?
Well, um, our knowledge about God and of course the gospel makes us confidence in sharing God's word to people. Without deeper knowledge and, about God and the gospel, it's very difficult to share the word of God. So that, one sense, a great thing for everyone who considers going into the mission field. Deep knowledge, deep and thorough knowledge about God, about cultures, what people love. Those are important things for me.
Again, no, it is really not an easy task.
Yeah, generally it's not.
But, sir, what changes or fruit have you seen in the lives of those you minister to over the years?
Of course, change lives. I have just mentioned a while ago what happened to the Chinese guy, and during the time when I was engaged in pioneering work, I had this guy who was a sacristan in a Catholic church. Actually, I did not, I did not do the witnessing since I assigned an elder of the church to go to this place. But the Lord is amazing in doing things in the lives of people. Just before this elder uh, went to his place, the Lord showed a vision to this guy. And the vision was that there was this man who wears white clothes and carrying a black book. So when the elder of the church arrived in his place, he interpreted his vision that morning as this guy. So he interpreted that the man who is wearing white clothes is the person recent to this day. So it was not very difficult for the elder of the church to share the word to this man. He just opened his heart. So what I understand was the Lord prepared him really that day. So he received Christ into his life. And wonderful because his changed lives or his changed life influences entire family to that degree. His entire family was
we will proceed to the last question. So, lastly, sir, what advice would you give to someone considering a life of missions or seeking to live out the Great Commission more intentionally in their daily
Well,
life?
first, he must be sure that he's called by God, because without calling, what in the word are we doing in the church? And secondly, go deeper in the knowledge of God. Study about God, theology, study different cultures of people. Maybe go for cultural anthropology, something like that, to widen his understanding of different cultures. So he will be ready to. But in our seminaries, that's always the case when a person who wants to go to a mission field, they're always advised to go to the seminary and take master degree, particularly on mission. So that's where I would like to advise you that you want to go to mission.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Arhelio Manuel, and thank you everyone for listening to Sir Reverend Arhelio Manuel's stories and insights. So this is all for now. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.